Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you 6 types of redstone clocks. Now it's a bit different from normal tutorials today. Instead of showing you how to make something, I'm going to show you how to make 5 different parts of something. And I guess it's up to you to decide whatever you want to use these in. So this first one here is just going to be a simple repeater clock. It uses 4 repeaters and 4 redstone dust. And then your output can be taken out of any side. So you're just going to put 4 repeaters in a circle here, and then 4 redstone dust in the corners. Now you can tune it, I guess, to whatever length you want. So I suggest starting at 2 ticks, so click it once, each one. But if you want to go up and make it slower, just make sure you go around in a circle instead of turning one repeater up all the way at first. Just so they don't stop the signal and make it a solid signal strength. Now moving on to the next design, we have the first hopper clock of the video. So this one's just going to be using 4 and a repeater, or 4 hoppers, a repeater and a comparator, and then your redstone dust for your output. Now you just want to place 4 hoppers going in a circle like this, and just make sure they're all facing into one another, creating a, flow of the items, so they keep going around in the circle. Then just take a comparator output out of any of them. I'll just do 2 actually, to show that you can have multiple. And then put a repeater after the comparator, and then some redstone dust. And then you just want to toss your item in, and you can see when the item goes into each hopper, it lights up the comparator that is coming out of that hopper. So this one, you see that light go on first, and then you see the other light go on after. Moving on to our next design, we have another repeater clock, but this one uses a redstone torch, and you can easily turn it on and off. So you're just going to place a block, and then a redstone torch on the side. Now take a repeater coming out of that redstone torch, and one going into that block. And the last thing you need to do is just place some redstone dust, and then you got your clock working. But now we need to place our lamp, just to show that it actually works. And then we just need our lever like so. Now coming back to this one, we have another hopper clock. This one's just the same thing, but I just use this one to demonstrate that you can actually make these as long as you want. So that's how you make one with 2, you just have them facing into each other. And just the same process as the other one. Toss an item in there, and there you go. But you can also make these with more hoppers. Of course they get a bit expensive, which is why there's other alternatives. But if this is your preferred method of making a clock, you can just do that. So you can make them as long as you want, as long as it probably stays in the loaded chunks. Then you just take your output, and as you can see, when the item goes around, it only activates when the item is in the hopper that the comparator is coming out of. Now moving on to this design here. This one's a bit different. It uses just a comparator and some redstone, and it repeatedly flashes. This one was used a lot in activating TNT cannons over and over again, but it does not activate like lamps and pistons very easily because it's too fast. But to make this one, you just plop a comparator down, block with a lever on it, and some redstone dust like so. And here we have our final design for today, the hopper clock. The other ones are hopper clocks, but this one is the hopper clock, I guess. So this one is a bit more complicated. It uses pistons, but this one you can control very easily how long it takes, and the signal will actually be longer. So to make this one, you just take 2 hoppers, place them into each other, 2 comparators coming out of each hopper with blocks on the faces of them, and then take a redstone dust and place it like that on either side. And now we're going to go over here, place 2 sticky pistons facing into each other like that with a 2 block gap there for the hoppers. Now we're just going to grab our redstone block, and we're going to place it on either side. Doesn't matter which side you pick, but just got to be there. So now to determine the length of the signal, each item is going to be 1 second. So say you want a minute clock, just put 60 items in one of the hoppers. When all of the items transfer to the other hopper, the signal will switch, and then the piston will push the redstone block, locking one of the hoppers. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can use these redstone clocks in your own world and in your own creations. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.